In a row now, Zora's got me. Got me yesterday with the mirror, got me today because I didn't have money to pay him. And we're off. Alright, boys, girls, people of all ages. Wow, Moon Pearl. Okay, well that's an interesting item to start with. It's definitely a good item to start with. So yeah, we gave up hitting this tree. Even though it tells us what it is, it's just easier to do it on the other round because we're not going to kill the enemies enough to actually get the the good tier. So I stopped doing it. And a bee! $20. Map is in there. So there's 6 items underneath this. No bombs yet. We definitely need... we need at least 30 rupees before going into Kakariko. Otherwise, we're going to have to pull an audible and pull back. Which I'm not really thrilled about doing. This is the arrows. Fuck. Oh, there we... Oh, no! Alright, that's fine. He'll respawn. That was a dick move. So, I am going to farm this 2 more times. And actually have the 500 rupees. Because I do have the Moon Pearl, which means I could go up to the waterfall and do the wishing well. And it's kind of worth it at that point. Oh, I got him cornered. That wasn't a red rupee. It was red, but it wasn't a red rupee. So we want up to 600 rupees here. That's enough to pay the keep him in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. We're gonna do one more. Hey, Mooney, you're talking about doing those farming exercises here. Well, we got it. Alright, this is the last one. So now we can pay the bottle vendor, and we can go to right to Zora. So that took about a minute and a half, but totally worth it. And now I know that those guys are going to drop red rupees all seed long if I ever need any more. We don't need to do that. Alright, so we can clear out village. Kakariko. Pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced. So rupees will not be an issue this seed. That much I can assure you. We do have to go buy bombs, though. Of course, I'm going to find fucking rupees all over the place. There'll be like a 300 rupee in here. Take the lazy kid's money. Alright, so this seed is slow going because we did farm for a minute or two. But, again, that kind of sets us up later. Of course, now that we've done this, so fucking Zora is going to be like a 5... It's going to be a blue rupee. There'll be nothing in the Wishing Well, and I'll wasted like 4 minutes doing nothing. Because that's the way this game works. There's no fucking way that is actually going to pay off. So no items yet. Boy, 20 rupees at the bargain price of 100 rupees. Okay, so we don't really have anything yet. We have silvers. That's interesting. Hookshot is a pseudo weapon. It'll get me through the mini cave. The mini Molderum cave. Still 2-2 Cubs game. Alright, so I got a buddy of mine that is just finally catching up to watching Game of Thrones. Wow. That was 3 arrow upgrades and a bomb upgrade. He never watched Game of Thrones up until like 2 weeks ago, and he's now finally binge watching them. So, well, that was this has been a shitty town. So he sends me texts every once in a while. When he basically comes up with shit, and I think Yeager just bit the dust. Spoilers, sorry. I think we're almost beyond the statute of limitations for Game of Thrones spoilers. If you haven't seen it by now, you don't want to. Except for the new season. I wouldn't spoil anything in the new season. And survey says, not getting that, red 7 and 2. Alright, so we're going to do the long trek here. So this is going to take a couple extra minutes, the way we're going to do this. But we are going to fake flipper all the way up and then back down. But, especially because we don't have any progression at this point, and we have the money. Ooh. That's an ugly item to get here. And my cat is now sitting on my wife's laptop. She had to build a, like a cover for her keyboard, because these cats love to step on her keyboard, on her laptop. The same way they like stepping on my keyboard. And right now my cat is actually laying on it. So again, this is going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. We'll see if it's worth it. I mean, it's a gamble. We understand that it's a gamble. I guess I really don't need that, but... Wow, we're not getting anything here. This has been a... Oops, that's not what I wanted. We still have no progression at this point. So we're going to go all the way up. Again, we're going to go all the way up and then back down, as long as I don't fucking die here. So it's going to take some time. I'm not thrilled about it, but we're going to. What the fuck is my cat doing? Kiva, what are you doing over there? I have no idea what my cat is up to. She doesn't look like she's up to any good. She's trouble. Oh, that shovel is just... That shovel is concerning, is what that is. So, here's the thing. We're going to get 4 more items here. They're all out of sequence. Every item that we get here until the save quit is going to be out of sequence. Fuck. Doesn't mean we're not going to get them, but they're out of sequence, which means unless we get lucky, they probably are not... Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, unless we get lucky here and get a good out-of-sequence item, we're still hunting for progression items. So we're at 11 minutes doing fake flippers. So yeah, we're only about a minute and a half behind where we would be if we were doing this normally, and that was just farming red rupees. I mean, everybody's got the same seed on those, so everybody had the same opportunity. Took $20 for the fucking hobo. I'm off by 1 yet. Damn it, I don't need to hit the corner there. Let's check the island. Oh, a single arrow. I will have to come back for that just to fire it at Ganon. That'll be the last arrow. Oh, ooh, shit. Fire your fireball. There you go, buddy. Seriously, my cat is up to no good. She's wide-eyed, and she was just behind the curtains, and now she's back sitting on my wife's laptop. Nothing there. Again, I don't expect to actually get anything in sequence here. We're just going to do it to get it out of the way. Because technically, Zora's not even available yet. You're not supposed to be able to get this without the Power Glove or the flippers. Boomerang I will not be getting. Really wish I had the boots. There's a glitch that was discovered with Jesus walking and the boots that you can actually get the ledge item. I've not practiced it yet. So this is going to be junk. It's got to be junk. It's going to be like $5. Like blue rupee. Oh, okay. Well, spank me and call me Sally. We're going to turn that shovel in. And then we're going to hit escape. Okay, so that was worth it then. Out of sequence, but worth it. That actually tells me either flippers or Power Glove are in our near future. And I've got to believe that that is a common... with this seed setup, that people are going to be doing that. Alright, well... We wanted to do... you know what, Al? Getting around to the desert is actually a problem. Hey, babe! You need to come here really quick. Kiva's biting your shit on your desk. She's going after your speaker cord, it looks like. Kiva! Psst.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
What do you think you're doing? Excuse me?
Yeah, she was going after your speaker cord.
What are you doing? You're such a weirdo. Get off.
She's playful.
Now you're gonna stretch and look all, oh, I'm so cute. Look
Yeah,
at me.
she's just playful right now.
I was busy, cat.
Yeah, sorry, babe. I didn't.
No. I don't want to eat my food.
Your food? Were you saving? Were you saving that for later?
Yeah. I don't want her eating my electronics. You're gonna get zapped if you eat that cat.
She's gotten into a bad
That's how my
habit.
brother's cat bit the dust.
Yeah.
She chewed into one of the cords to the lamp while it was on.
Yep. The fact that she's been going after my... Are you fucking kidding me? I've never done that. The fact that she was going after my phone charger, that's actually really concerning. That was interesting. That was a 10-second loss for no reason. Never done that before. I'm shocked that Zora had an item. I mean, it was basically the best out-of-sequence item that you can get. Apart from, like, the bow or something. There's the hammer. That's the weapon. See, that's what you're supposed to get to start, is that. Not the sword. Alright, so we are going to go... Unless this is the bow, which it shouldn't be. Or the glove. We're looking for the glove. So we're actually going to go to Agana first before we go to... We're going to go to Agana before we go to Sashrala's hut in Eastern. Oops. God damn it. It's a long trek down there. But we're going to do it because if we happen to get an item that would help us in Eastern, we want to do that first. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a 45-second trek to get down there, and I hate doing it this way. But I don't want the last item to get to be Agnes Cave. Just because it's always going to be a save quit at that point. And if this is, let's say, the flute, then everything changes. So we are going to check the ledge here real quick, since we're coming all the way down here. Mushroom. Well, we'll get that whenever we have to come back through here. If we have to come back through here like that. So, I know it's one item versus 5 or 6 items, but... Oh, fucking Milwaukee just took the lead. God damn it. I'm not gonna switch to anything. Fuck me. Took it in the lead in the bottom of the 8th. Our bullpen is hideous. Of course it didn't pay. God damn it. So yeah, it is Sashrala. Or Eastern. Last place to look. I'm really bad at that. But you want to come to Eastern last. Even though there's more items here, you don't want to have to double dip into Eastern, if you can help it. Why is my record, and I'd love to know what the actual number to this is, but my ability to choose the last possible item in a sequence of 5 or 6 items is amazing. Kiva, don't you dare. She's back over there. I'll watch her. There's the glove. And the Master Sword. I think we're done here, yeah, because we can get in there now. So we're not going to double dip into Eastern. Our progression line is open. So the only advantage that we have right now is we do have the Master Sword and not the Fighter Sword. Shit. Last place to look. I mean, what can you do? It's just random chance. The logic is sound for not going to Eastern. And I've done it multiple different ways. I've gone and said, oh, fuck, I'll go to Eastern. It's in Sashrala's hut. I'll go to Sashrala's hut. It's fucking Zora, or it's an escape. It's completely random. It's whoever chooses correct. It's whoever decided to choose correct that day. And it sucks, and it's annoying, and I hate it. But that's kind of the nature of the beast. Alright, where are we at? Green is there. Where's blue? Oh, blue's in blind. And then it's 6, and where's 5? Where's 5? 5 is swamp. I'm watching you, cat. You're not gonna look all nice, cuddly, and innocent. I wonder how much of an advantage it would be to do Skullwoods first. Regardless if you have the Fire Rod or not, is just to check the first 2 chests. Half magic. Half magic's a good item to have. I wonder about that. If it wouldn't be at your advantage to say, I'm just going to go check out Skullwoods first, because there's often items in those 2 chests. And they're usually obtainable. At least one of them is always obtainable. Or almost always obtainable. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about that. Because usually after I finish this, I go to Skullwoods. And just at least drop in there. Now the problem with doing it this way is then I have to go the long way back down and around to get to Hype Cave. I don't know. I don't know. But we have the hammer so we can finish this place. We can full clear it, which is nice. Yeah, and if people did the same thing I did by farming Zora, farming rupees for Zora, then, you know, we added that much time, we got that time back. It's just, yeah, it's whoever decided to go to Eastern first. Whoever headed to Sashrala's hut. And it sucks. I hate that. I really do. It's so... That's the only aspect of this that is kind of poopy, is who decided to, you know, 3 items here, 3 items here, 2 items here, 1 item there, and it's whoever chose correct completely out of randomness. I mean, it is kind of the name of the game, but... Did I already get 2 items? Where's the book? Did I get... Oh, I did. So I didn't get the compass, and I didn't get a key. Can't remember what I got out of the first chest, though. So there's only 1 on the left in here. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have to do a full clear anyway, so... Well, full clear unless we get the 1 item in advance, yeah. What was in that first chest? Was it just a rupee? I'm doing an awful job of tracking chests lately. We have to have 3 because we didn't get a key, and we didn't get an item. We didn't get a dungeon item, so it has to be that. It was just nothing of value. Oh shit! Move. So, I'm looking at my map. I'm thinking... I think I do want to check those the Skullwoods chests. Again, they're quick. Ah, god damn it. I hate these fucking roaches. Wow, that's 4. Okay, we already got all 4 items. I hope I didn't miscount. Really hope I didn't miscount. But we didn't get a... Yeah, I had to, yeah, because we don't have the compass or the map yet, so we know what we're doing. want to take additional hits here. I'm actually in that kind of strange zone where if I don't execute blind fairly well, I'm actually in danger of dying. I'll get 2 hearts down here. Guaranteed. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to kill this guy now so that he doesn't snipe your ass from down below, which... Alright, so I'm only going to get 1 heart here. I don't need to hit that. I know what it is. Alright, so blue mail, I can take 4 hits. 5 hits. Because I think laser still does 1 hit on blue mail. I think the heads also do 1 hit on blue mail. God damn it. Fucking... God, the Brewers have had our number lately. Oh, and I get this heart too. I didn't pick this one up earlier. Bottom of the 8, 2 outs, 3-2 Brewers. Oops. Whoa. Ah! Oh, fuck, I got... I'm off my pattern. Woo! Look at that dodging. Why did I just do this? Alright, I gotta close my window for the Cubs game. Why did I just do that? I knew that was a fucking pendant. Can't go this way. Why did I do that? So, somewhere in my logic, in my head, obviously my head is not in this game tonight. Somewhere in my head, I thought to myself, well, there's a crystal dungeon up here, I could go up here. There's a crystal dungeon here, I could go here. I could do blind, obviously. And in my thought process, I mixed up the fact that I already knew that blind was a fucking... Not only was it a pendant, it was the red pendant or blue pendant, whichever fucking one it was. And then I look up at my tracker and it's like, oh yeah. So, you guys are watching fucking... I need to get these out of my fucking head now because I don't want to have to deal with this shit tomorrow. Yeah, I should have just death warped once I got that 4th item. So that was a 2-minute loss? Maybe more. Probably 2 minutes. 2 minutes sounds about right. But yeah, I should have just death warped at that point. This is going to be awkward. Kind of got to kill these things. You don't have to, but they're just in your way. And I don't have a better way to kill them. And this is the last chest we're gonna check. We've checked everything else that we can check. That was really close. And then we're not gonna save quit. We're gonna go out... Oh, okay, tempered. That kind of works. It's 2 items, right? What was the first item? Yeah, it was the, this piece of heart or some shit in the first chest. So... Right? Again, I'm not paying a lot of attention to my shit tonight. You're definitely not seeing this at its finest. We don't have the mirror, so we can't do that. had to have been 2 items, right? Yeah, because we didn't get a key. We didn't get a dungeon item. Alright, so we're going to check the south route here. We're going to do the standard south route all the way up to Hype Cave. Maybe we'll go as far as Pyramid or Catfish. We'll see what happens when we get there. The other thing we could do is we could sequence break up to the mountain, but we don't have a fire source, so we can't actually do Hera basement if it's in the basement. I wish I had my mirror. The only place we could go after... okay, we need a light source for desert. Wow! Have a stick of butter, ladies and gentlemen. This is progression, right? So this is 2 seeds in a row we've had really early butter. Will not complain about that. So if this is not an item, we're going to keep going all the way up to Catfish until we find an item at this point. Until we find some line of progression here. So there's not much left. We can go into Eastern. We can go into Desert. We can get the mushroom down there. And then there's the Sanctuary drop-off. We could check that. And that's really it. So we're going to keep going here. I have to believe that there is an item on this route somewhere. Wow, the fact that we have butter already means... we have butter and silvers, we just don't have the bow. We basically don't need anything else for the rest of the game. So for quality of life items, we also have half magic, so... we have tons of quality of life. We just need to find the bow. And a dozen other items. Since we don't have a progression line, though, we're going to do this. $32 in. I get a feel there's a lot. That's a progression item. That's a logical progression item. That opens up a lot of shit. We're done here. That opens up everything on the mountain. We're gonna stop by really quick too and do the escape, since we have to do save quit anyway. That actually opens up desert potentially as well. As long as boots are not required, but I think we're gonna do that second. I do like checking this, especially because we know the map is already gone. There's a better chance this is 3 items. And if it's not the key, it's not. Okay, so the key is the last item, so we know we're good here. And we got red clothes out of that, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay. That's worth the, what, 30 seconds that took? Totally cool with that. Like, we have everything we need. We have every quality of life item we will ever need for the entire game. We don't really care about the mirror shield. Which, that's fucking awesome. So, as long as we continue to find progression items, this will go quick. So, I think... well, we have to go... so we can go down, around, hookshot route, up, hop into Hera, We can also check the Ether Medallion while we're up there. We'll get all of the East Death Mountain on light side, and then we can drop down, check Spectacle Rock before we leave. In theory, we could also do Spike Cave, but I don't think we have enough. We have one bottle, but we didn't fill it with anything. It's got to be in it, so we don't have enough health to survive it. Help if I was going the right way. Gotta get these ugly runs out of the way. Don't want any of these ugly runs for tomorrow. I'd like some boots. Boots would be nice. Flippers and Ice Rod. Well, those are both required. That's nice. The flippers actually don't change anything. There's not a logical change with that. And they're required, but there's Cane. Oh, power. That's a progression change. So, wow, this was a good Death Mountain. Oh, I think I'm off by one. Oh no, I still made it. Okay. Okay. Now we have a decision to make. I think we don't have the mirror, and that's the only issue here. Is we can check Dark Death Mountain. We're actually, we might get that. I think we're gonna do Dark. I mean, I guess, yeah, we're committed to, because we can just save quits and then go up light side if we have to. Let me think about this. It might have been quicker to do it the other way. Because then we could have gone over, down, around, and then back down that way. Yeah, this was a mistake. I should have gone... Never mind. It was not a mistake. Okay, so we are going to clear items here. Because we're still missing a few random items and we're right here. So yeah, we're gonna audible here. We're gonna do it this way. And there is no... Do we have a fucking... The only dungeons open right now, except for potentially Desert, is... They're all fucking pendant dungeons. I mean, if it's a pedestal seed, then that clear a blind I did was fucking awesome. That accidental blind clear. But I don't think that it is. I mean... I don't know for sure, but... Ether Medallion. Okay, so we're going to check Hookshot Cave. And that will be our save quit point. After we check T-Rock. So let's see what T-Rock's got. T-Rock is Quake Medallion, so we need another pendant, or another medallion. Alright, I think we're gonna get that heart container, just to do it. It's right here. Heart containers are never bad. It's what, 20 seconds-ish to get that heart container? And then we'll save quit from that point. Oh, no, never mind. We can't. We're done here. Get out of the mirror. What am I saying? Okay, so we're gonna go cash that flute in first. We have Hera. We have... Do I want to take the risk at Desert? I think I do. I think we'll go to desert first. We can also pick at that little mushroom while we're down there. We have to do the slow way into desert, but I think that's the next. We'll do that before we start doing pennant dungeons. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay. I'm gonna cash in the flute. I'm gonna go check the pedestal. I'm gonna check the pedestal because 2 of the 3 next dungeons on my list are pendant dungeons. And then we can also go back and we can finish Skullwoods at any time. We already have the 2 items out of it. We can just blow through that. It'll take 2 or 3 minutes. There's no advantage of doing it now versus later, though. So, but I do want to check the pedestal, only because then I'll full clear those if this is a pedestal seed. This is definitely worth the check. And then we're just going to flute out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're going to go to desert. We're going to start with the crystal dungeon. Plus we'll check and see what Meyer needs. Well, no, we'll do that after, my bad. Again, out of the mirror. It'd be so much easier with the mirror. Oh, okay. Alright, so we know we don't have to do Hera. And we also wasted our time on blind. But whatever. That happens. Alright, so we gotta go in the front door. And this will be quick. We'll be able to check this really quick, and then we have to make a decision. Hera or Ice. I think I'm going to choose Hera because there are more items up there. And there's 2 items I skipped as well. And then I can also see what's on Pinnacle Rock just in case. Why did I just pick that up? Big key, little key? Mirror! Okay. We have chosen wisely. We can't clear this place, though. We know that. But I'm going to check and see if we need the boots. And what we need... Okay, so that is big key. Of course we need the boots. What am I saying? I knew that. So... Let's go here. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, of course I need the boots. I already knew that, because if that chest is not a key, well, you need boots. So Desert's boot locked. But picking up that mirror was huge. That's not an immediate, like, you should go here item. Alright, so that opens up a lot of shit, too. That opens up Swamp. I need the bow. What do I need here? Oh, the cup's tight in the 9th! Yeah, motherfucker! I lied, I didn't close my window. So what do we need? We need the bow. We need Quake Medallion. We don't know what we need for Meyer yet. We need Cane. We need boots. Sounds right. Alright, so hopefully we find the 2 items here very quickly. That is not one of them. And hopefully I don't have to go down to the goddamn basement. It would also help if I was hitting the right button for some reason. And nope, not yet. Again, with butter, this will be good. I doubt anybody else has got butter at this point, unless they did the exact same thing I did, which is farm the rupees early and then fake flipper up there. It was completely out of sequence, and at that point of the game had no relevance. So I doubt a lot of people did it. So yeah, it is apparently quicker doing it this way and just saying fuck it and dropping down. When did I get a shield? I know the bomb jump saves about 20 seconds there. But I found the other day, and it was during one of the qualifiers, that... And I guess I should do it here. I don't have to do it in a... if I was ever going to do that, I'd do it in a practice run like this, but if you fail the bomb jump, you lose a minute. And then you still have to do it again. So it's a full 1 minute loss if you fail the bomb jump. Fuck. Alright, be the item so I don't have to go to the basement. What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't cheating. Fuck. Oh, of course I have to go to the basement. It's the key. So, yeah, we've got 2 pendants, and it's not a pedestal seed. We know this. Let's see. That I'm never going to go back and get. That I'm never going to go back and get. We're going to check... Trying to think where we go after this. Alright, so the Cubs tied it in the top, and then they're going to the bottom. So it's 3-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Yeah, it's not a pendant seed. I already checked the ped. The ped is Cash Couch. So it is not a pedestal seed. I checked it so that I would know to do this, because I could also potentially go to ice coming up after this. And then I would have cleared it regardless. Fuck. Alright, we're done here. We've completely cleaned this place out. Shit. We're gonna not go into swamp. I don't want to go into swamp. Swamp blows. As much as I hate going into ice, I hate going into swamp that much more. So we're gonna go through ice. God, I don't want to do... Nah, I'm gonna go to swamp. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I know that's a 15-second loss of indecision. And I can't be doing that. I know this, but... If I had the... If I had Kane, maybe I would have done that, but... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the front half of Swamp, and I'm going to skip the back half for now. So I'll check the required... I'll check the front end, but I will not check the 2 west chest items. See where that leaves me. Fuck, I didn't mean to transition there. I hate that indecision. I really do. That's so close. Boy. I do know this, and again, I've mentioned this before, I love chatting with you guys. And even if there's nobody there, I chat like there is somebody there. When I'm doing tournament seeds and I've got chat turned off and I'm talking to myself and I talk really low and just chatting to myself, and because I still talk to myself a bit and say it out loud, so it, you know, so it resonates. I'm much more focused. I am not always focused when I'm streaming like this. And then you make stupid mistakes like that. Money! Okay, so this is also Crystal 5. I think after this... I mean, I could go to Meyer. Yeah. I'm just gonna let that one, go. Just gonna let that one breathe. Again, what do in 2 menu transitions that you can do in 5. Alright, so we need Bow, we need Quake. We don't know what Meyer's got yet. I think that we might actually go there before we go to Ice. We need Cane, we need Boots. So we're 4 items short. And there's still a lot of places to go here. Oh, fuck. I hate it when it gets caught on the other side. Motherfucker, get out of my goddamn way. Hey, babe. Do you know what time it is? I just want to let you know. Okay, just want to make sure you're keeping track. Alright, so we've only got 1 item so far, and we did get the compass. So we really want one of these next 4 items to be the big key in case we have to come back in here. That is not the big key. That is the big key. Okay, so... Wow, that means there are 3 items still in here. Maybe that's enough to come back.
What are you doing?
Hey, she's just been lying there. I've been keeping an eye on her.
Silly thing. Laying down. I didn't make that for you.
You kind of did.
I made it so she wouldn't keep standing on my damn keyboard. Get over here at your bed.
You definitely made it because of her. God, there's 3 items still in here. So here's what I'm going to do. If I get one of the 4 progression items from Argus, I'm not going back in. If I do not get one of those, I will go back in. 3 items is a lot of items to keep in a dungeon. As much as I hate doing go modes, or I hate doing slow mode swamp. Like, I fucking hate it with a passion. Considering how quick this place can be. This one, yeah, I guess the green would be. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back in and hopefully get an item. So Cane leads us to Meyer. Bow leads us to Eastern and Pod. And theoretically, we can check. We haven't gone into Eastern. We did not double dip into Eastern, so I guess there's a possibility the Bow is in Eastern. It could be Vanilla Bow. It could be any of those items could be there. I think the next place we're gonna go though is Mire, and because Mire is the least, it's the least of the dungeons that penalize you for double dipping. Because it's such a flat dungeon anyway that you're not really redoing time. If you have to go back in a second time after you've already gotten the big key and you've gotten the 2 items, it's really easy to do. You just go in, you go through the wizard robe room, and then you take a left, and you're there. So, plus we're going to get information down there. I mean, it's possible we can't even get in there. If it's Bamos or... Bamos or Quake, we can't actually even go in there, so... Shit. Did Milwaukee just get a runner on? I've only got the game tracker on, so I don't actually know what's going on. I just know they got a runner on. Oops.
Oh my goodness, see, this is not a place for you.
Is your lappy still on?
No, it's too hot.
No. Well, it's probably warm. It was there
Nice
before.
and toasty? Is that why you're there? Oh my god, the winner. Just gonna be laying on it all the time.
Of course she is.
Get back in this bed.
Come on. Pay off. Pay off. Come on, be something. Be something. Anything. Damn it. I hate Folkloric Swamp and it being nothing. Fuck.
I never refilled your tea, I'm sorry.
I refilled it.
I did.
It's fine, baby. Alright, we're a little out of sequence here, so we're going to run up here. We're going to check the... we're going to check a couple items here, and then we're going to go to Bamos. We're going to check Bamos. There's too many items missing at this point. And this gives us, if we have to do the smithy route, it allows us to go the quick way with the flute. So this isn't going to take very long. I'll get that, actually. It's amazing how many times that Grove has got the item. Wow, we have still 4 items missing. God, I'm pissed we had to fight. We cleared fucking swamp and there was nothing. God, I hate that. I hate full clearing swamp. It is so slow, especially without boots. So yeah, we're doing it this way just because it does speed up the blacksmith route later if we have to do that. And we're missing so many items at this point, that's kind of likely that we're eventually going to have to do that. We also do have that mushroom that's out there. We're going to grab that real quick. So, Bamos says, fuck you. I believe that's exactly what it said, is fuck you. Alright, so let's check the Mire shit. Again, I don't even know if we can get in there. We are going to grab that mushroom, though. And if this is Ether, we're going in. And it is Ether. We are going in. And I think we're going to check... We're going to check checkerboard before going in, just because... Oh, I didn't. Fuck. Why did that? Come on. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, we're going to check these, unless the cane is here, then we're not going to, but... So yeah, we're going to check Checkerbird before we do it. Just because... if it is Kane, we're not going to double dip. So, or it could be a progression item. If it is a progression item, we're going to pull up too. I mean, if it's like if this is Quake Medallion, we're going to stop what we're doing. We're going to go to T-Rock. If it's the bow, we're going to go check Eastern, all that shit. And survey says is none of those things. Oh, that swamp killed us, man. With as many items missing, though, I'm gonna suspect most people did that. I know that we have a couple of runners that will not do it. They, like, refuse to full clear swamp. Just because it takes so long. So, hey. So, hopefully everybody did that, so I don't lose any time. Unfortunately, there's just no boots. We know we're boot locked, so we know boots will be coming up eventually. Shit, I'm gonna miss that one. Alright, 2 easy early items. I don't care if they're the progression items, I just want them to be early. Alright, dude. Yeah, we'll catch you in the morning. It's Friday tomorrow. Hooray, Friday. The Cubs have not got out of that inning yet. There's 2 outs in the 9th. I think there's a runner on. Big key. Of course they're going to give you the big key early. Again, that's fine. Because if I have to double dip, at least I know where it is. And, you know, it's taken care of. I don't have to worry about it. And I think twice in the last week, Kane has been in here. I know it was in here for... I'm pretty sure it was in here for one of the tournament runs. There's one. Again, this is great. I want early items. Even if it's not the right item, I want to know where they are. Alright, so I'm going to hit the blue switch and I'm going to back out. I'm going to get that item first. I want to get that item before I go up and down. Because it's quicker and... well, it's quicker. So now we'll check the up and down, and then if that comes out, well, then we got to do the long way in. Go all the way to the right. Come on. We're just over an hour. We have what? Well, we have 3 dungeons done, but there's only 1 crystal in those. Obviously, one of those shouldn't have been done, but we just can't seem to find progression items here. And the next place to go is ice. I mean, I almost did ice earlier. We know we can't do... I mean, we can do Skullwoods whenever we want. Basically, if we have to go up to Death Mountain to do T-Rock last, we'll stop. We'll do Skullwoods. But we're not in a rush to do Skullwoods. We just know we need to do it. There's nothing in there. It's just a crystal. So we can do that one whenever. Come on, be the item, be the item, be the item. Ooh! Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to save quit here.
I'm going to bed.
Alright, sweetums. I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
You sleep good.
Try.
Cubs Brewers going to extra innings. They got another 9th. We got ourselves some boots. So we're going to check the 2 bonk spots. And once again, god damn it, why didn't I just finish fucking Desert. Hey, babe. How do you put up with me? I mean, I'm intolerable, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Good night, babe. Why didn't I finish that? God, it's fucking stupid. Little things like that are why I'm fighting. Ooh! We have chosen wisely. Okay, well, that doesn't hurt us then. That did not hurt us at all. So let's finish these two. Alright. Now we're talking. The only drawback... Oh, I just realized there's only one drawback for doing this way. And that is, I do not have a safety for Vitreous. Oh, yes, I do. I have Blue King. I don't have it on my... I didn't mark it. I'm doing an awful job at my tracking today. Sword Beams. The one time it's really useful in this game. Right. Now we're talking. We already have everything. Plus, we don't have to re-hit the switch. The switch is down. So it saves us an extra transition. Alright, so in the end, this didn't cost us much. We ended up coming right back down here. We still should have done Desert when we could, because there could be another item on there. But wow, we picked that one really well. So, yeah, Meyer bootlocked itself with hiding the boots in King's Tomb. And I like doing that there just because it's the last time you ever have to go back to the Sanctuary. The only drawback of doing that is now the graveyard is still live. I just fucking told myself I don't need to hit the switch. As such, that's muscle memory. Again, that's the reason why I'm fighting for a qualifier spot and not locked up a qualifier spot. It's unacceptable. Can't be making those mistakes. So we're just gonna cane this and just wreck his shit. The only drawback of doing this is gonna be laggy as fuck. It's so laggy. How many sword swipes does this thing take? Only like Butter Sword, it's like 6? Or is it 8? 7, okay. It would have been 8. I got one in. So. Alright, that opens up the ferry as well. So let's go finish Desert real quick. That should only take a second. We know we got to get the big key. We've only gotten one item in here, that was the mirror. So, what we're going to go get the big key. We'll check the big chest. And we're not going to do what I just did. We're going to go in... Yeah, we'll just go in the front door. There's no reason not to go in the front door. It would take longer to get to the left door than it would be just to do this. And then if the last item... So we're going to get the big key. We'll check the big chest. If it's not the item, we're just going to go straight to the boss and hope that it's not... One of these two is going to be the little key. The boss either's got the little key or the chest has got the little key. And I think it's always here, the more I think about it. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the little key. Yeah. I think that's always the little key in this scenario. So, this hasn't been a difficult seed. It has been a little tricky. There have been a couple items that have been a little bit difficult to find. So... And we still have to get all the keys here, even though we have a key, because if we don't get the item, we have to go back in and get it out of the other chest. So we still have to do this as if we were doing it normally, even though we have the excess key. So, and I mean, it only takes a few seconds. It's only a couple of seconds. I mean, I've done it a few times where I've already been in go mode at this point, and then you just skip this last key. But this one right here, but it's just not worth it. Too much of a risk. So I think I'm just going to use butter on the boss here instead of fire rod. And if it's the item, it'll save us an extra minute. That wasn't bad. Be the item. Fuck. We gotta go back in. We have to go back in. You can't miss an item here. So it'll take us 30-40 seconds to get there, and then where are we going from here? There's a couple of spots we can still go, and we haven't gone into ice yet. So we're looking for the bow, and we're also, so we need the bow and we need the Quake medallion. That's all we need. Bow and Quake. So if it's one of these two, then we go to that direction. If it's not, it did just open up the double-chested fairy. That takes a little bit of time to get to. We also did pick up that mushroom, which is, progression-wise, we could have gotten a while ago. That's the last chest. Yeah, Dread, yeah, I picked up another. For giggles. That last one ended on kind of a sour note, so... Powder? Alright, so we're gonna go do what? We're gonna do the village. I think we're gonna do the village route here. Oh, Cubs just scored 2! Alright, so actually, you know what we're gonna do? Since we're going this way, we're gonna finish, this is the time to do Skullwoods. We'll finish Skullwoods first. We already know there's no item here, because we've already gotten both items. But, it shouldn't take but 2 or 3 minutes to do this. I think we have one key still saved up. Yep. So we'll get the other key here, we'll blow through this. We'll be done within 2 minutes. We already checked the ped. We already know it's not a ped seed, unfortunately. Because we're in great position for it to be a ped seed because we fucked up blind. And then... Oh, I get to show you guys this. Okay. So this is a cool little thing I learned on accident last week. This is a cool little trick. Because Moth can be a bitch. Moth can be an absolute bitch. because he likes to sometimes hide up in the spikes, and you can't do damage to him up there. That is why you have this. Go get him. Look at that. It doesn't deal damage, or much damage, but he makes sure that he's never up there in that little section. Well, at least for a while. And then you get 3 or 4 hits on him that way. It's the only good use of a bee that I've picked up in a while. It always keeps a little fire. The only problem is that he's invulnerable, obviously, when he's taking a bee hit. So you have to sneak one in. Who did that? Who hit that home run? Oh, it was a triple. Riz. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to do it this way. This is quicker. The Riz. Oh, God damn it. I hate that fucking thief. Yeah, I mentioned that the other day. And, yeah, it goes so much faster. Just because, well, I'll say this, with Butter Sword, maybe it's not exactly faster, but it sure is fun. Alright, so we're going to check these 4 before we go into ice, but I am very, very... It's because there's 2 items needed. Fuck, come on, come on. Jesus. And we did just get powder. Sucking at this tonight. And I don't have the blacksmith in tow. Probably should have the blacksmith with me while I do this. I don't know why I didn't pick him up first. And then we'll just go straight to, we also, you know what, we also have that mushroom to turn in. Again, I know we're doing overworld items versus dungeon items here, and I think the likelihood of it being in ice is infinitely larger than what I'm doing here. And as I'm saying that, I'm still doing this, but this is only going to take like 30 seconds. Because I've already opened this up and I can do this the cheap way. So the fact that I can do this quickly means that checking 4 items. Are you okay there, buddy? I think my cat is chasing something. What's up, buddy? I wonder if there's a bug or something up there. 4 items in less than a minute is worth doing. Over doing a 4 or 5 minute dungeon clear. Because that is one where actually, especially if you don't find the item right away, we're going to have to full clear because there's a green pendant there. And then from there, it's Eastern and Pod. I hope it's not Eastern. Because if it's actually an Eastern, I'm boned. Because somebody will have checked that long before now. When we go back there, we're going to open up, we'll open up Dark, and then we'll actually check Eastern first. We also have the double-chested fairy, which was in the rotation, but we're not going to, yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, we're going to go to the, I do want to turn that mushroom in, because I actually want to fill that bottle up that I just used. Because we only have 11 hearts. We have red mail, but damn it. Alright, we have 12 hearts. I hate when overworld items don't check out, and they don't check out so much. This is like a lesson in futility, because I know I should be going to Ice Palace. I know I should be going to Ice Palace. There's no way it's going to be in here. I mean, Ice Palace is the obvious choice, and I should have done it a long time ago. But, again, I can't seem to shake that. If this was a tournament, I probably would have just said fucking going right to Ice Palace, but... I'm basically proving myself that I was right again. And that I should just be going in here. Oh, I didn't fill up... Oh, God damn it, I didn't fill up my bottle. That was the other reason I went there. At least we're well equipped. The question's going to be, do we do a full clear? I think the answer to that is a resounding yes. The good news is we have the cane, so we don't have to do bomb skip. There's one item. Yeah, even if we get all 3 items quick, I think we're still going to full clear. So we're at 121, no one's done yet. I mean, we effectively just need the bow. I mean, that's the item. I just have a feeling we're going to get Quake, is what we're going to find. It's going to send us to T-Rock early. And that's pretty common in this seed. I would be pretty surprised if I got the bow first, based off of this logic. It just doesn't happen often. And we've had the Ice Rod and the Fire Rod forever. We got those way early. Don't have a key, so I can't go that way. So yeah, we're going to do this method here. We're going to take the left chest, the first chest only, come back up, dive down. I think this is the quicker way of doing this. God damn it. I really do. I think this is the quicker way of doing this. I mean, if I didn't think that, I wouldn't be doing it, but... I've seen people not do that chest right there, and I think it's a mistake. Because getting that chest can actually be a pain in the ass. Because then you gotta go backwards, and you have to do a bomb jump over the hole. If you don't check that chest first. You can do it, it's just it requires a bomb skip. Or a mirror out, and you obviously don't want to mirror out. So I'm still missing 2 items, and then I'm going to go jump to the Cold Stare. Again, we're going to do Cold Stare. It is Green Pendant, we're in here, so we're basically doing a full clear today. So, with that being said, with the way the seed is going, because we did fuck up once on Blind, and the people that came directly in here, I'm probably 5 minutes behind. And it depends on how quickly we find what item in here. Now, if it turns out that Quake is not in here, Quake and Bow, neither one of them are actually in here. Cape. There's one item. That opens up Bumper Cave. So there's only one item left. If it turns out neither one of them is in here, which I think is unlikely, then we probably gain some of that time back. We don't have the big key yet. Ugh. Alright, so we're gonna drop down the normal way. I just hope it's not dungeon item, big key. Or the 2 items, because I don't want to have to come back in here. Actually, I don't think it can be. I think this has got to be the big key. Because you can't... bomb skip is not in logic. So this has got to be the big key. I don't have it, right? Okay. Yeah. So this cannot be... That's right. That's got to be a big key. That's 100%. Actually, no, we want to go this way. Right? This is quicker this way, isn't it? Because we want to go back up and around. Oops. This is the one time you actually want to take this route, I believe. Why am I moving so fucking slow? Oops. Oh, I just want to drop down, yeah. I had the big key now. That's what I wanted to get to. It's on hold, sir. Of course it is. Because we... Well, again, that means we have to clear it anyway. We were going to clear it anyway, so it doesn't matter. We could have taken a risk, but then we would have lost time. We had to come back in. Hour 26. Ugh. Again, I gotta feel we're about 5 minutes behind here. That swamp killed me, so if somebody decides not to check swamp and full clear it, which again, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if that were the case. They would save some time that way. That's a beautiful cold stare fight. That's the way it's supposed to be done. Wow, it's not here! Oh my. So... 2 items there. 1 item there. And 1 item there. So I see the route I'm going to take. We're going to... Oh, that's where I'm going first. It's the easiest to get to. And we're actually going to open up pod while we're doing this. And then we're going to have to check the dark path through Sanctuary. Oops. So we're going to do this now. And let's get this ready. So that wasn't required either. Wow, we did 2 dungeons that were not required. Unless, again, the cape, it could be in Bumper Cave. Which is the second place we're going to look. Because there's not many places left. So we're going to open this here, but we are not going in. We are not going to go into pod, because I have a feeling we don't want to double dip these, and I don't think it's there. I mean, if it is there, we're totally boned, because that means somebody will be done in like 5 minutes. Because that would have been available from the beginning. Especially if it's in Eastern. If it's like Vanilla Bow, then we're totally boned. So we have to pray that it's not there. So we're going to check the ferry route. We're just going to check the last remaining overworld items. There's not many. And then the only place we're going to probably skip is Bumper Cave. Or, I'm sorry, not Bumper Cave, Spike Cave. Oh, I really hope it's not that graveyard. That would suck. That one graveyard spot, that's going to be the 3rd place we look. 2nd place we look, after this. Only because we kind of went there once already when we went to King's Tomb and got the pendant, and we were talking about how, you know, the only drawback is we have to skip it, so... So this is logically from 1 dungeon ago is where this was. If I need some money, I could always just go pull the pedestal for shits and giggles. Wow, there's only 3 spots left. And then it's Meyer. The only place oh god, I'm gonna skip one place, and that's fucking Spike Cave. That's the only place I'm gonna skip. I mean, I could guarantee that I'm going the right spot by doing that first. I guess I could do that. Maybe I will. I think this is quicker going south and then back north, I think. But it could also be the Cape. I mean, that Cape could be it. So it's very possible that it's here in Bumper Cave. And that means that doing ice, at least part of it was required. And with 2 items missing, I don't think anybody... Aha! So it was required. Aha. So we're not going to check the rest. That actually works out because we can check, if we have to check Bumper Cave or Spike Cave after this, we can. So old Bumper Cave today. I wonder if that's actually a time saver, just doing that little click. I always wondered. Okay, so, I mean, the chances of Bo being in here I think are amazing. It's almost has to be in here. The fact that I've cleared a lot of shit means I'm probably, again, I'm like 8 minutes behind maybe. At least I found that one fairly quick after. So, we were a little bit relaxed on this one, plus the issue with blind where we cleared that we didn't need to. I don't mind clearing the other 2. Landmoa's, or was it Landmoa's? Hera was required to get to the basement, and that's probably everybody was going to do that. And then same with Cold Stare because it was the green pendant. So those probably got full cleared. But Swamp did not need full cleared. Yeah, there was enough there that we lost some considerable time. What the fuck did my cat just do? So, I'm looking at I still gotta fucking... I mean, Pod will be go mode. Both Pod and Eastern will be go mode. I'll say this, if somebody finishes in the next 5 minutes, that means the bow is probably in fucking Eastern. And that this could be go mode. So we actually have to keep track of items here, unfortunately. Yeah, because that means we fucked up early, ending at that bow. But this looks... I would be pretty surprised if it's in there. This seems much more likely that it's in here. Much more likely, in my opinion. Almost got it. Almost. Looks like... Ah, fuck me. By that. It took a second to look at the score of the game. Milwaukee's got 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Down by 2. Come on, Cubbies. That's it. Every win against the Brewers is 2 wins against the magic number, which is right now 8. Because the Brewers are the next on the list. So I got the big key already. I do have to do, again, a full clear to find the bow. So, you know what we can do here? We actually do have this. We'll just do it this way. Don't care if I get bunnied. Oh shit, I should probably get this chest first. That's not what we wanted. It's 2 items down. I mean, it might not be in here. There are 2 other places that I haven't checked. Overworld. And then there's also Mimic Cave. Mimic Cave obviously is open now too. So there's a possibility it is not in here. I would be shocked. I really would be. With the way that this seed with V26 logic works anymore, if Turtle Rock is available and open before the end of the seed, and there's required items, it's in there. It's like every time it's in there. Two outs. Yeah, fuck, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way here. Fuck, we can't do it that way. I always thought you could use a fire rod on that for some reason. There she is. We are in go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. Alright, so we just need 2 keys. We already have the big key, right? I think we have the big key. Yeah, we got it. We got it from the, That's not what we wanted. So that means there's going to be 1 key in the rolling pin room, and then 1 key in the 4-chest room. So there'll be a key in here, that's guaranteed. And then we gotta check the 4-chest room. So we have only half our magic left, so... And I'm not really good at the jump, or the dash skip. I'm really not that good at it. I can do it occasionally, but I'm not really good at it. We could burn a blue goo. I mean, we gotta come back down, I guess. We have 1,600 rupees. We can always buy more. It just takes 20-30 seconds every time you do it. It's kind of annoying. So, we just need 1 key. And Cubs win, ladies and gentlemen. Cubs fucking win. Bombs, we didn't want that. Heart, we didn't want that. Key, we wanted that. Wow, we actually just full cleared this. That was the last item. Red mail, Trinax, that should be just fine. Damn it, I didn't dash right away again. There's a quicker way to do this. Did I still get a 1 cycle? Or a 0 cycle? Now he's gonna flick his head. Yep. Why I just ran into the spikes, but almost got a 0 cycle on that. That was 1 step slow. And for whatever reason, I decided not to dash or do my... That's going to take 2 extra swipes. Alright, now we can go... Oh, I should probably put this on there. Alright, so we're in Go. Now, we've already opened up Pod. So... Somebody... Oh, no, somebody just forfeited. Okay. Cubs win. Their magic number is 6. We're gonna do it. I think we have a red goo in there too, but we have 1 blue goo. But I hate doing this because it does take 15 seconds, and 15 seconds is 15 seconds. But all right, well, Pod is going to be. I mean, we're go mode both. We just need 1 key and big key. And then we just need big key in Eastern. I mean, Eastern will be two or 3 minutes max. It won't take long. Pod is the one where the big key can be really difficult to find sometimes. Because it could be in that dark room in the bottom corner. It's there a lot. Right before the big chest. We already opened this, so we can just dive right in. So we're still looking at a 2-hour seed, unfortunately. Our execution obviously has not been great. And we lost a few extra minutes on just not really paying attention to what the fuck we were doing. But whatever. I'll say this, and I've noticed 2 things. My lag time and my menu time have greatly increased. Or decreased. It's been better. Which that saved me at least 1 or 2 minutes per run, which is pretty fucking remarkable. And 2, my boss execution has been pretty fucking good the last week. It's just been stupid shit, or the wrong choice, where, again, you can go 5 different areas, and the one that you want to do is the 5th area. I seem to be really good at that. I really should line up the way that I want to do it, and then do it in reverse. Oops. Whoa! Haven't hit that one in a while. Big key, big key, big key, big key. Come on! Show me a big key. You did it to me last run. Dick. Nope. Yeah, they're already in there. We gotta reset the room. Alright, so... Oh shit. Oof. Hate it when that happens. Little key. We're gonna check this. This actually has a good chance of being the big key now, because that was a little key. Yep. Oh, actually, no. We don't even need to. We're right here. actually already where I want to be. It seems like that bottom chest is always a key, or at least almost always a key. Either big key or little key. I've had it be an item once, but it was, I think it was just once. Hour 45. We're going to be done with pod here and within 2 minutes. Eastern should only take 3 minutes, probably. It depends when we find the big key. If we find the big key early, it'll be a breeze. So we're not checking anything else. So that gets us to G Tower within 5 minutes? 5 to 6 minutes? It's going to take a minute to get up there. So 6 minutes, we'll call it. And look at all those bombs and all those arrows. This was the Kakariko with all the fucking bomb and arrow containers at the very beginning. Alright, so I do suspect somebody finishing here real soon. Nice. That's how you want to start it. That's the good pattern. Get that one extra hit in there. Come on. There we go. That's the good pattern. Give me Bombos. That'd be funny. Alright, so we're out. We'll finish Eastern real quick. Hopefully it's in the first chest. It is there a lot with this logic. And if it is, then we're just gonna fucking speed roll it. But yeah, I would expect somebody to be finishing within the next couple minutes. Probably 5 minutes, we'll say. I guess that's the amount of time I lost. You figure, you know, I've lost 8 minutes. So subtract 8 from what it should be, and that would be where I'm at now. Would be basically 5 minutes. So, because the 8 minutes is the amount of time that you would need to finish G Tower. Be the big key, be the big key. Shit. Don't be in the fucking vanilla chest. That would suck. Vanilla chest, big key would suck here. Ugh. Well, only got a 50-50 on this one now. It's either this next one or it's vanilla. I like vanilla. I don't like vanilla here. So basically we're looking at a 2:02-ish, something like that. We're less than 15 minutes out. Be the big key. Come on, come on, come on. Dick. It's gonna take an extra minute and a half to do this now. I mean, everybody has to do it, so it's not a big deal, it's just annoying. Just keep watching the thing. Somebody's got to be finished soon. And there's a couple of really good names in this. I know TGH was in here. Kyle is in this one, I'm pretty sure. Tear's in here too, so they're good. They're really good racers. And I cleared way too much. The only thing that works to my advantage slightly is that the last item, the go item, was actually The item before T-Rock, that Go item, was in the overworld. And I did check a lot of the overworld shit. It's the only thing that works to my advantage. Is that, you know, everybody else is going to start checking shit too, and... yeah, someone's got to be finished here soon. Sonic's in here too. I just looked at the player list. Sonic's good. This seems like a Sonic seed. He generates some fucking trolley seeds. We had like 3 in a row that were bootless seeds. Or boot late seeds. Ah, shit. Fired 1 arrow too many. Wow, that was 3 red rupees in here. 3 red rupees. So I've seen... I'm actually curious. I've seen people going up to Ganon's Tower from this way, going up Dark Path instead of Light Path. It's 40 seconds shorter to take the Light Path up. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. God! He just ran right out there, didn't he? Anyway, it's 40 seconds quicker to go up the path on Light World. Why am I having trouble with that lately? But then you have to go to T-Rock, hit the portal, and back down. So I don't know if that's 40 seconds of save to do that or not. I haven't timed that half. But I've seen some... The names I've seen do this all go up Dark Side. So I'm going to follow suit. It's about 1:40 to get up here via Dark Path. Kiva, what are you doing, kitty? Yeah, it takes just about a minute to get up here on the Light Path, because there's less transitions. Fuck. Hate doing that. It's a 10-second loss, making that little snafu there. So yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, we're looking at like a 2:02 here, because we'll be through Ganon's Tower within 7 minutes, most likely. 6, maybe 8. It depends where the key is, if the key is up front or not. 10 minutes at the absolute max. I think that's a... if it's Tyler Room, maybe about 10 minutes. So, 2:05 at the worst. And we're fully equipped for this fight, so... the only thing we don't have is Mirror Shield for the Mimics, but we shouldn't need it. Well, no one's done yet. I'm actually a little surprised. I'm actually really surprised. I figure somebody would be on by now. As much time as we lost on doing random shit. I mean, take a look. We've cleared everything. We even killed Blind. We didn't have to. Damn, I was so hoping Big Key, Little Key. That would have been awesome. Alright, so give us a quick one here. Chill cat. My cat is in late night party mode. No, kitty. You're not going behind my monitor. And there's Bumbles. Side. Unless it's tile room. Could also be tile room. Could always be tile room. We're not going to know for a while. Who was it I saw? It was one of the qualifiers this week where that room glitched out. There's a mirror shield. And the, like they stepped on the tile and it went away, but it didn't activate. It was really weird. They were basically, they had to reset the room. They had to mirror back up and reset it all. Oh, I hate it when they do that. Oh. Get out of the fucking way. Oh my god. No one's finished yet either, so... This is still technically up for grabs, and then I do that. Fuck me. That is annoying as shit. We don't ever make that mistake. Rando room it is. So we got Rando room, we got Bob, we got Armos Knights, and then the tile room. Still in play. Tear this wall down. We have a key? Yes, we do. We do have to stop and get the second key, though. It means we'll have to stop in the mini Helmasaur room and get that extra key. I'm really surprised no one's done right now. I really thought that this would be... I'd be further behind than this. Gotta be actually a little bit careful here. I mean, we have Mirror Shield here, which is nice. Shit. God damn it. Has not been a good G tower. We have a red goo that we've got that will burn before we burn the blue goos. We don't need to stop in the fairy room. Actually, we're just gonna do it now. Oh, we had an extra one. Okay, we have two. Okay. It's like, fuck. I didn't realize they had the extra bottle. Would have bought another one. Alright, we can use... fucking sword beams. I do not like sword beams in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, finally got a good one there. That guy likes to run. Shit. No one's done yet, so we're still in this. Ah, it's gonna fuck me. I'm not gonna get the other one. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss them both. Damn, that one hit. That fucked me. Damn it. honey magic here. We'll get the full decanter in the before we go upstairs. Just so that we don't have to we don't have to worry about the despawn glitch either. How did I miss that? And we do have to stop in the one room with the mini Helmasaur room and get that key. We do need to do that. Cannot forget it. Otherwise, well, we can't go on. Unless we get lucky. This one. Which one is that? No one's finished yet. We're still in here. I'm shocked that we're actually still competing here. I thought for sure we were boned. Absolutely nothing in that chest I would care about. Oh, fuck. Oh, I hate when I do that. Ah. Damn it. That's stupid. I've done that twice tonight now. And TGH just finished. God damn it. Ugh. That is annoying right there. TGH just finished. So I'm going to be like 2 minutes behind, 3 minutes behind, depending on Aghanim. Fuck. Man, we had this. We had a shot at it. That was a triple we just missed. That's a triple. Oh, it would have been a triple. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a crutch. Double. I think we got only 4 on him so far. 5, we got... Ah, well, we're fighting for second here. Yeah, we're looking at a 205. That'll be 3 minutes off. This is respectable, actually, considering how poorly we did at the beginning. Let's see, I can take 2 Ganon hugs. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oops. Oh. Kind of meant to hookshot that. And losing the data. Shit. Somebody just finished second, so we're fighting for third. We're just gonna burn this. I know we don't need to do that there, but I'm not gonna take the risk. Did I get it? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Oh shit, he's right there. I'm not chancing that one. That's the dangerous spot. You don't want to get caught there. Come on, give me a left side. Double. So I got third. Right at 205. It's going to be like 205.05. $205.04. So yeah, I'm just 3 minutes off. Considering how poorly we did at the beginning of that one, I love that one. That is respectable. I'm fine with that. Totally cool with that finish. Because we started that one like shit. Yeah, we lost so much time. The only reason I caught up, I think I actually had everything. I don't know if I had the bug net, but the only reason that I caught up is because the Quake Medallion was in the overworld. If the Quake Medallion actually would have been in Ice Palace, I would have been 10 minutes behind. The fact that it was there, and where was it? Bumper Cave. Bumper Cave's it's such a weird spot. So, you know, you can't, it's not an easy spot to get to because you're not in, you know, you're not in Dark World in that area very often. And you would have cleared Skullwoods a long time before. So that was actually good. That's probably one of the last places to check. And I checked everything else because I'd done it in the path, which was a mistake, and I admit that. But, so take 2 or 3 minutes off for the blind snafu. 2 minutes. We'll call it 2. Because it takes... I got the 4th item upstairs in the bomb room, for fuck's sake. So I had to go down to the basement, get blind, come back up, and actually fight him. So that's 2 minutes. And then... what did I do else? I mean, I full cleared Swamp, but I bet everybody did. I full cleared Ice, but I bet everybody did. I checked a few extra items, maybe, but that's really it. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that one. Take 2 or 3 minutes off from just, you know, random thing. Execution was spot on. That was really good execution. And I think my item time is going to be really good. I think my item menu time is going to be a low 4. I seemed like I was on my game on that one. So I can't think of anything else. I mean, I did check a few items before I went into Ice. And again, Ice had the cloak, which led us to Quake. And I was set it while I was checking everything. I shouldn't be doing this. I should just go to Ice. I shouldn't be doing this. I should just go to Ice. Because if I had gotten the cloak, would I have checked Bumper Cave before I did the Smithy route? I'm not sure. Smithy route's 4 items. Bumper Cave is 1. So, not sure about that one. I'm happy that we did not double dip into Eastern. We chose not to do that. And I think going forward, unless you have to go in there, and if you don't have the bow or the lamp, I'm not going to go in there. Logic says you're not going to get both bow and lamp in the first 2 or 3 chests, and then actually be able to clear it. So I'm going to stick to that. And yeah, again, that's it. I mean, I checked almost everything else. The Graveyard Cliff I didn't check. I didn't check Spike Cave, and I didn't check the Catfish. And then the 4 chests out of Pod. That's it. So 20503 or 20504 for that finish is not actually that bad. My bonk number's actually gone down. So let's pick... Okay, everybody, let's choose bonks. How many bonks did I do? So I got boots at Mire. Maybe about the hour mark? Because I went into Mire a little early. Maybe it's an hour 10. We'll call it... It was between an hour and hour 10 I went into Mire because I double dipped. I got the boots. You had to double dip. Because you double dip, you had to get that. And then you had to pick up the cane at King's Tomb. And then you can go right back in. So you had to double dip that. I was kind of thinking that too, Mooner. I know, I guess a little bit higher. I'm going to say 22 bonks. 22 bonks. But I don't think it's that. I think I had some good non-bonking action. In fact, I'm going to have to start renaming my character. And stop calling him Bonk. Yeah, I suspect I'm going to have 4 minutes and like 20 seconds of item menu time, and we're at about 10 minutes of lag time, I'd say. Probably right at 10 minutes. I didn't have that many bonks. I bonked a few doors. But bonking actually was not bad on this one, so... You might be right. You guys might both be, you know, more on it than I am. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know, the other thing that gave me an advantage, I guarantee you, is I got that early sword from Zora because it was the red rupees, which means I had butter very quickly. Like, every dungeon was butter cleared, with the exception of Thieves Town, which would have been Master Sword cleared. Yeah, no level 1, 1 level 2, and everything else I think is butter. Yep. Here we go, the important shit. 18 bonks. So, Mooner, you and I, we split the difference. I said 21. That's good, though. I'm happy with that. That saves a lot of time. And now... 5 in menu time? Really? Oh, I didn't feel like I did that poorly. Oh, that's actually... And that lag time is high, too. That's disappointing. I thought I did better than that. Oh, well. I mean, that's a minute right there. A minute or two just on lag time and extra menu time. I thought I did better than that. Oh, well. Shit happens. So. Alright, boys and girls. We are done for this evening. And... yeah, tomorrow. I am most likely running in the qualifier. I'm like 90% sure I will be running in the qualifier. I'm currently ranked 72nd of 87. So what I'm going to do, I have a list. I have the full list of all 82 people that signed up that have not raced yet, or 84. And going into it, I'm going to check and see who signed up. See how many of the big names are signed up as well. And if it's a low big name count and a low new player count, I will not race. Because if there's not a lot of new players and it's everybody... Yeah, I'm 72nd of the required 87. So I have 15 spots below me that I can still drop, which is the other reason I'm probably going to run. Because unless I just totally fuck up, I won't drop that much. And if I do anything decent, it's going to be a big one, I think. I think it's going to be like 150 people. If I do anything decent, then I actually, because they're weighed on number of people, I'll probably go up a little bit. And I'll still drop spots, most likely, because of all the new players. There'll be maybe, 5 or 10 new players that jump over me. But as long as I can hold serve and stay in that area, then I should be fine. So the only way I will not run is if, again, if there's either a lot of big name players, and a mix of that with lack of new players, because then I just don't have a lot to gain. Because the big name players are going to get the top Z score, and then it's bad for the mid-rangers. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And without a lot of new people, it means there's not going to be a lot of jumps. So that's my plan. So it starts at 9 p.m. Central. I'll be on probably 8:30 to 8:45 in chat. I just won't have my cam on, all that shit. And if for whatever reason I do not race, I'll still stream, and I'll probably download the seed and run it in parallel just to see what happens. But I think chances are is I will be racing. So that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I'm out of here, and I will see you tomorrow.